Sir?
Yeah, please.
Good afternoon, sir.
Pawan, please take seat and
Thank
be
you, sir.
comfortable. Okay, Pawan, you are from Gorakhpur, Uttar
Yes, sir.
Pradesh.
Yes, sir.
Now, suppose you see Uttar Pradesh has somewhat been lacking in investments,
Yes.
industrial investments. Suppose you were to attract investments into the Uttar Pradesh. You tell me that how will you pitch for it that investors should come to the Uttar Pradesh?
So first of all, Uttar Pradesh has favorable demography. It has the youngest workforce in India. Second, the government initiatives to boost infrastructure has been very fruitful. UP is now called the infrastructure capital of India because of high number of expressways, airports, etc. And third, sir, the availability of the raw materials or anything which is needed to set up industries like land, water, electricity, etc. It is present in UP, so it is very good ground for investment.
But in Uttar Pradesh, normally there have been problems with the electricity.
Yes,
Like
sir.
there were a lot of power cuts, shortages. Are they able to provide electricity to the industry?
Sir, up to some extent, the power capacity has been increased, but there is one problem that the green energy has not been in focus very much because only 17% of the power is from solar energy, etc. So in that area, we have to work.
No. At present, like for the industry, doesn't make a difference whether it is solar energy because once the power is injected into the
Yes,
grid,
sir.
you cannot make out whether it is green or
Yes,
black.
sir.
But normally, like I have heard that people say that there is a problem of power, but you don't think that is improving now.
Yes, sir. It is improving.
But like earlier, at the time of independence, Kanpur used to be highly industrialized.
Yes, sir.
Another city was Kolkata, but now like Kanpur is nowhere. What could be the reason that why industries went away from Kanpur?
Sir, the main reason was the lack of proper law and order situation. Many mafias and organized crimes were used to extract money, etc. And the labor were also not very skilled. So the more skilled laborers in Western Uttar Pradesh, like Noida, etc., they were able to provide good opportunities for industries.
Okay, you tell me what is the difference between NSS and NCC?
So NSS has to do with social initiatives, whereas NCC is more related to physical activities.
But I mean, how you hardly see any visible impact of NSS? Why? Why? What is the reason?
Sir, the main reason is that the youth is not very much attracted towards social activities in colleges. So that is one reason. And also, but sir, it is catching up. NSS has gained many tractions in colleges like IITs.
So you have also been involved in dog feeding activities.
Yes, sir.
So there's a lot of this controversy whether the stray dogs, we should really encourage stray dogs or they should be taken away. What is your view?
Sir, my view is that there has to be some specific areas for feeding stray dogs. Like in IIT, we designated an area where dogs were feeded and they were not allowed to roam here and there. So that can be a way forward.
No, but when you are saying they were not allowed, so they were kept under leash or what?
No, sir, there were some specific guards were deployed so that they can oversee that dogs do not harm people.
No, but it is seen that after all, that many of the cases are there where the dogs have bitten people,
Yes, sir.
bitten residents. So what do you feel about it?
So the owners have to be more responsible, in my opinion.
No, I am talking about the stray dogs.
Sir, the primary responsibility goes to the municipal department to ensure that dogs do not make any unnecessary ruckus.
So you are also interested in food and cuisines.
Yes, sir.
So can you tell me, like which are, say, the major cuisines of the world?
Of India, sir.
World.
So the major cuisines are, first of all, Indian cuisine, especially South Indian cuisine. Then there is French cuisine, Italian cuisine. These are some major cuisines, sir.
So what is the difference between French and Italian cuisine? What is the uniqueness about the French cuisine?
Sorry, sir, I will read about it.
And about the Italian cuisine?
Sir, the most common thing is cheese. Cheese is widely used, and tomato is blended with cheese. That is a very unique combination in Italy.
Sure.
Okay, Pawan.
Yes, sir.
Your father and mother belong to Kushinagar.
Yes, sir.
Padu Rana. What is this Padu Rana?
So it's a padrona.
Kushinagar.
It's
Padrona.
Padrona, sir.
What does it mean? Any meaning of this?
No, sir, I don't think it is any.
Kushinagar is
Kushinagar is the Mahanirvana place of Buddha.
okay. Is there any other place in UP where Buddhas have any connection?
Yes, sir, Sarnath. First sermon was there at Sarnath. There is a Saravasti, and Kushinagar is there.
What was Kushinagar? He got Nirvana.
Mahaparinirvana, that is, he died there.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
And what is this Buddhist circuit? Where it is located?
Sir, the Buddhist circuit consists of India and Nepal locations. There are 4 major locations in UP out of what are there in Buddhist circuit.
You mentioned only 2, Sarnath and Kushinagar. Which other 2 in UP?
Shravasti. Sir, and fourth one I'm not able to recall.
And what about Bihar?
Sir, sorry, sir, I will read about it.
Okay, no problem. Okay, you tell me. You are a civil engineer.
Yes, sir.
So, what are the 3 civil engineering marvels you think in our country?
So the first would be Chenab Bridge in Jammu and Kashmir.
What is specialty about it?
So it's the world's highest railway bridge, and the arch is made up of truss, and the cords of truss are filled with concrete so that it can take more wind load. And second would be, sir, Atal Setu, and third,
Which technology is used in Atal Setu?
so it is orthotropic deck, and third would be, sir, Statue of Unity.
Statue of Unity. You mentioned about Statue of Unity. How much it costed to the government? Any idea, roughly?
Sorry, sir, I will read about it.
Do you think it is worthwhile to spend so much money on statues rather than spending them on welfare activities of people?
Sir, the statues are important to remind people of the legacy which Sardar Patel had, and it has also attracted many tourists. So it is good for the economy as well. So I think it was a good idea, sir.
So you are in favor of making big statues of all the leaders?
So there are many important leaders, sir. Their statues can be made, sir.
Okay, you tell me, you are interested in cricket.
Yes, sir.
IPL is good or bad for test cricket in India?
Sir, there are both arguments can be given that
Give me favor and against whatever you have. 1, 2, 3 points in favor, 2, 3.
so the first is that the money which is generated from IPL has been poured into domestic cricket
Okay.
to increase the infrastructure.
Money is there. What else?
Second, sir, the international exposures which cricketers get, it has to do with increasing the temperament of the cricketers. That we are seeing new cricketers like Yashasvi Jaiswal.
Chances to the new cricketers.
Yes, sir.
Third.
So at the moment I can think
And
of
what
these
is
things.
against why it is not good for test cricket?
So because this has deteriorated the quality, because the skills which is needed in test cricket is now being kind of taking the back seat because of the fast cricket which is in IPL.
Anything else in your mind?
So at the moment I can think of these reasons, sir.
Okay. You tell me what is ONOT?
So ONOT. Sorry, sir, I will read about it.
One nation, one tax.
Okay,
So
sir.
which was the one nation, one tax?
So it was GST.
Yes.
Yes.
So how many slabs we have in GST?
Sir, I'm not sure about the number, but I think it is 4 slabs.
Not for more than 4.
Okay.
But anyhow, thank you.
Yes, sir.
Thank you, Pawan.
Good afternoon, Pawan. You have been a student of civil engineering.
Yes, sir.
And you have also opted as chemistry as
Yes,
your optional subject. What are the uses of plastic in civil engineering?
So the plastics can be blended with bitumen to increase the quality of roads in India. And sir, plastics are used in geotextiles, which are used to reinforce the soil, which increases the bearing capacity of the soil. Textiles.
Geotextiles.
Yes, sir.
Okay. And do they also are they also used in piping, in other things?
Yes,
when
sir.
you're talking of civil engineering, we're talking of a building being constructed.
Yes, sir.
So, what kind of uses in building construction? Road, you have said.
Yes, sir. Sir, they are mainly used in electrical wiring, PVC pipes. That is the main use, sir.
Okay. Recently, we saw in the newspaper, I think it was yesterday only, that China has stumbled upon very huge reserves of lithium in Tibet.
Yes, sir.
Huge resource. I think that is going to be higher than Bolivia, Chile, and everybody taken together. What is its significance?
Sir,
And what is our position vis-a-vis?
So the significance of lithium is that it is being used in the cutting edge technologies for a green economy like solar panels, etc. And sir, recently India also discovered a large resource in Raisi district of Jammu and Kashmir. But currently India does not have that much cutting edge technologies to process lithium.
No, the Riasi village lithium, there were two tenders already failed and nobody
Yes,
came.
sir. Yes, sir.
So what is wrong with it?
Sir, that
Why we are not attracting people who will come and do it for us?
Sir, the funding for the research and development which is needed to build those complex technologies has been very less in India. And so also the expertise of private sector has not been employed to build those technologies.
Ultimately, a decision is being taken that some government agency will take over this lithium production also.
Yes, sir.
So whether that is going to be good, considering our track record, public sector units track record.
Sir, if they manage it in a professional manner, it can be done. But private sector has to chip in, sir, to make those technologies.
You spoke about green energy
Yes,
in
sir.
one of the answers. What are the various types of green energy? Various facets of green energy?
So they are renewable energies which are not exhausted. For example, solar energy, wind energy, and geothermal energies. So,
What is the percentage of green energy currently in our energy mix?
so it is roughly around 45%
We have
of the
45%.
power installed capacity.
45% we are having from green
Yes, sir.
energy.
Yes, sir.
Okay, and what is our target for 2030, say?
So it is 50%.
Okay. As a civil engineer, if you have to correct two major problems of your own city,
Yes, sir.
Gorakhpur, what are those and how will you handle those issues?
So the first would be I would solve the traffic problem. I would deploy technology like AI and crowd etc. to manage the traffic flow and collect the data and to analyze which are the hotspots of traffic, so that concerted action can be taken in those areas. And sir, second, I would go for green concrete which has less impact on the environment. So I would incorporate.
What is
these
the
two.
green concrete?
Sir, it uses technologies which are not harmful for the environment. For example, instead of cement, it uses fly ash. So if we increase the percentage of fly ash, then cement, which is a very energy intensive material, it will be less.
What is the difference in the combination? Say cement, how is it? What are the chemical component of cement? And what are the chemical component of fly ash?
So cement basically comprises of silica, SiO2, and lime, calcium oxide, whereas fly ash is majorly made of silica. So the advantage is that it gains strength very quickly, fly ash.
Okay. It doesn't require curing for 24 days that the concrete requires?
No, sir.
So it will, how much time will it take to get full strength?
Sir, I'm not aware of the exact number,
Because
but it is less
concrete, we
than
know it takes about 24 days
Yes,
to
sir.
get full strength.
Yes, sir.
And you have to pour a lot of water.
Yes, sir.
Oh,
It is less in fly ash.
thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Pawan, you are from IIT Delhi, right? So tell me something about Dogra Hall. I mean, from the historical point of view, as well as a civil engineer,
At the moment, I am not able to recall the historical point of Dogra Hall, but it is in a shape of hyperbola, and it does not have any pier to support the roof. It is self-sustaining, sir.
So, as a student of civil engineering,
Yes,
when
sir.
you joined there, was it a very exciting shape for you?
Yes, sir.
And have you got the theory behind it?
No, sir.
Why it is stable?
No, sir. Sorry, sir.
Not yet?
No.
Okay. So, being a civil engineer and taking chemistry as a subject in mains, so you are having like acquaintance with both the things.
Yes, sir.
So, how to utilize this knowledge in solid waste management?
So the knowledge of chemistry.
Chemistry as well as experience of civil as a civil engineer.
Sir, in solid waste, the most important thing is to segregate the solid waste at the destination only. So a different storage area can be designed using the civil engineering concepts so that we can separate biodegradable and non-biodegradable waste. And secondly, sir, landfills can be designed using civil engineering concepts so that it does not pollute the underground water.
Okay. What is pericyclic reaction?
So it is a single step reaction which does not involve any intermediate. Like many reactions you involve intermediate in form of carbocation, carbanion, but pericyclic reactions take place in a single step.
So what is the triggering agent for it?
So the light or thermal energy.
Okay. So it is high energy involved reaction?
Yes, sir, it is high energy involved.
Okay. And what is the difference between baking soda and washing soda? Do you know the formula of it?
Yes, I know, but I am not able to recall at this moment, sir.
Okay. What is free radical and how it is generated?
So free radical is unstable carbon, which does
Only carbon?
no, sir. There can be some heteroatoms also. So it is mainly generated by reaction of alkenes. Reaction of alkanes using light.
Okay. And is it harmful for a human being or for environment?
So it is harmful. So because it does not decay very fastly, so it sustains an environment.
So what is the difference between free radical and nascent hydrogen? Free radical hydrogen and nascent hydrogen.
Sorry, sir, I will read about it.
Nowadays, cancer is like a very prominent disease.
Yes, sir.
I mean, we are finding lot many cases, and even with the prominent personalities and all. Right. So, what is major cause of it?
Sir,
Is it food habit because you have some interest in food
Yes,
also, and chemistry is your field. So, can you give some light on this that either due to our food habit or some other chemical changes happening in the surrounding nature and all, because of that cancer is?
Sir, apart from biological issues, there are some carcinogens in food materials used, like brominated rings or the packaging material which we use in cans, which is used to store cold drinks.
Which material is it?
Sir, I'm not aware of that, sir.
Okay. No, so you said I mean, you have you read history of food.
Yes, sir.
So, what is the history of samosa?
Sir, samosa was used to be called sambusa by the Persians. They were introduced by the cooks of Mughals and cooks of Turks. Those arrived in India, and but it was primarily made from meat. But in India, it got transformed into potato thing. So, yes, sir.
Okay, Pawan.
Yes, sir.
Say I want to design a bridge in sea. So what are the things I need to take care of?
Sir, the loose sediment of the bedrocks has to be taken care of. For that, we can drive the piers very much deep into the bedrock, which will touch the underlying rock strata so that the strength of the piers will be increased. Second thing, sir, we can do is to stabilize the banks, because when the load is applied on bridges, there is vibration on the banks that can destabilize the bridge. So for that, vetiver grass is used.
And which metal I should choose?
So metal,
Because if I go with iron, then it is going to get corroded.
yes, sir.
So which metal is ideal?
So in my opinion, iron has been used in many bridges, but for that we provide concrete support so that the water does not come into contact directly with the rebars.
Correct. What is better option? Converting good college into IIT or altogether creating a new IIT?
So the both options are, I think, feasible, because IIT BHU has been converted into IIT and it has shown some tremendous results. On the other hand, sir, new IITs like IIT Hyderabad and IIT Mandi, they are doing excellent work in terms of artificial intelligence and machine learning. So I think, sir, both options are good options.
Okay, good. What are the stages involved in purification of sewage water?
So the three primary stages are, three steps are primary treatment, secondary treatment, and tertiary treatment. So primary treatment is removal of large waste from the sewage. Secondary is processes like activated sludge process, etc. And tertiary treatment is chlorination to kill the microorganisms in it.
Any other?
Sorry, sir, at the moment I can recall these three.
Okay, fine. You also have interest about reading history of food in
Yes, sir.
India.
Yes.
So can you name cooking oil used in India going from north to south?
So in north it is majorly mustard oil and ghee, but in South India we use sesame oil and coconut oil. That is two things that are more common.
What about the western part of India?
So Western, in my opinion, use mustard only, sir.
Okay. Gorakhpur is one of the region where open defecation is practiced widely. You can find this information in many reports
Yes,
of
sir.
national, international. So how can we tackle this open defecation problem?
So the first thing we can do is to build more number of toilets and to train people to use toilets, because in the back of their mind they have their old habit of defecating in open. So we have to change that habit through awareness campaigns and involving NGOs so that they can train those locals.
Okay. And what relation open defecation has with Japanese encephalitis?
So open defecation,
Relation with a disease called Japanese encephalitis?
Yes, sir. Sorry, sir, I will read about it.
Okay, fine. Okay, good. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Okay. Pawan, you are a good potential candidate. You have a good knowledge,
Thank you, sir.
but considering that your interview on 7th March,
Yes, sir.
you can work little more harder
Yes, sir.
and try to, work in, your domain knowledge.
Okay, sir.
Civil engineering,
Okay, sir.
particularly what is government doing on the infrastructure side,
Okay, sir.
like technical marvels, infrastructure marvels that India has done recently.
Yes, sir.
So all that would be required, and also be thorough with Gorakhpur and
Yes, sir.
Uttar Pradesh.
Yes, sir.
So when little one will try to go little deeper, so
Yes, okay, sir.
I mean you came under little pressure.
Okay, sir.
So that you see how like dogs issue, stray dogs.
Okay, sir.
There are two extreme views about it. You know,
Yes, sir.
some people say that I mean they are animals, they are like living creatures, so stray dogs should be fed. Others, I mean, it happens in all residential colonies also. The other segment they say that I mean, once left loose, they can bite.
Yes, sir.
You get into rabies. So you have to form and structure your answer
Okay, sir.
properly. Again, regarding food and cuisines, there can be a number of answers. So you have to be quite thorough about it. So overall, you have good knowledge, good potential candidate. You're confident also, but look little subdued. I mean, you have to put little more energy, more josh.
Okay,
ऐसा
sir.
लगे कि भाई you have made up to this and you are young, so nothing much to lose. So show little more enthusiasm,
Okay, sir.
more energy,
Yes.
little more smile. So you should do well. But considering that you have got this chance now, so put in your best.
Okay, sir.
So a lot of time is there,
Yes, sir.
and all the best. Yeah.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, PAWAN, you have appeared twice in the interview before.
Yes, sir.
What was your score in those two interviews?
I have appeared in only one.
Only
last
once.
time. Yes,
Only
sir.
once.
Before. What was the score?
Sir, it was not good. 130.
Why it was so low?
Sir, I was not able to answer civil questions properly. Civil engineering.
Okay.
So they might have thought that I was trying to bluff or guess. Yes,
So
sir.
you should be very clear. If you don't know, you don't know.
Yes, sir.
Don't try to give answers if you are not sure
Yes,
about
sir.
it.
So they were hardcore civil engineering questions.
Yes, sir. Like foundation and etc.
So that you have to. Yeah. So that becomes very important. So
Yes,
you
sir.
get a good domain knowledge
Yes, sir.
about civil engineering. तो आपका civil engineering भी है, chemistry भी है, थोड़ा active. तो दो subjects को आपको तैयारी तो करनी
Yes, sir.
पड़ेगी और
Yes, sir.
particularly in relation to what is happening around and how you link with the current affairs.
Yes.
Yeah.
So also my interview was on very first date, so I was not well
Okay.
prepared.
And I think you have to prepare for economic issues also, like GST, and because the budget will be out by the time,
Yes,
no
sir.
doubt. But GST, one nation, one tax, how many slabs, what is the collection, what is the difference between GST, any further improvement required in GST system, how it is affecting the state revenues,
Yes, sir.
and plus other economic issues, budget, economic survey, fiscal deficit, monetary policy. So all these you have to be ready.
Okay, sir.
And plus, like in your own state, Buddhist circle, Kuisine is there.
Yes,
So
sir.
Buddhist circle mostly is in Bihar,
Okay, sir.
Bodh Gaya, Vaishali, so many places. So have a look at it.
Yes, sir.
And if you don't know much, so you better get out of that area by saying, sir, I know this much only, I don't know much.
Okay, sir.
Okay?
Yes, sir.
Otherwise, just have more energy, more little bit smile on your face.
Okay, sir.
You look very cautious and very serious.
Yes, sir. Okay.
It is a conversation, it's not test of your knowledge actually.
Yes, sir.
It's a test of your personality, like you yourself, your integrity is most important thing, the answers you give, whether you give with honesty or not.
Yes, sir.
And last interview you said you have not given correct answer, you tried to make some guess,
Yes,
I
sir.
think.
Yes, sir.
As a result, they might have taken a negative view of that.
Yes, sir.
So be careful this time. If you don't know better, get out of that area.
Okay, sir.
Next question you may reply better.
Yes, sir.
And keep your hands little bit movement.
Okay.
Keep it here, but in between, little bit like we are using sometimes, natural way.
Yes, sir.
And eye contact with all the members. More focus on the member who is asking the question, but in between, have a glance at others as well,
Yes,
so that you keep them involved. And I think you have a time, knowledge gaps you can brush up by current affairs and your own domain area of civil engineering, etc. Okay?
Okay, sir.
All the best.
Thank you, sir.
One, I think you have a good chance, right? But the one thing is that you should feel in yourself that you have cracked the examination whenever it was there for you.
Yes, sir.
So you have cracked IIT at the time when you passed 12th, right?
Yes,
you
sir.
have cracked this pre and mains,
Yes, sir.
right? And that is twice up.
Yes, sir.
So you should feel confident,
Okay, sir.
right? and there has to be easiness and a smile on your face.
Okay, sir.
That is needed now. I mean, for this interview. And see, you are expected to have some knowledge about chemistry and civil engineering, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So that is expected from you, and about your college, about your place where you are from, right?
Yes, sir.
So all these are actually expected from you. So anytime you can be trapped in those domains when examiner asks. So if you are not aware, then tell them that I am not aware about it. And if you are doing guess, then tell the take the permission that I am going to do guess.
Okay, sir.
So doing guessing is good, but if you are taking permission before, right? So they will be aware that yes, you are actually taking chance to answer. Otherwise, you are good candidate, right?
Thank you, sir.
Guess also, sorry, guess only in 1 or 2 questions, not in many times. Can I guess? Then it will send
You
a
take your, prop पैर को आगे कर लो सीधा.
अच्छा.
और नहीं और आगे नहीं 90 डिग्री. Yes, this is the better position. ठीक है ना? वो आपको वो थोड़ा सा fearful नहीं लगना चाहिए.
Okay, sir.
गुड,
Thank you,
ऑल
sir.
द बेस्ट,
Thank you, sir.
गॉड ब्लेस यू। थोड़ा सा अच्छा टाइम को यूटिलाइज कर लो, थोड़ा सा IITian हो, अच्छे से मेहनत फोकस तरीके से, काफ़ी करंट अफेयर्स और जो भी आपका लिखा हुआ है सब्जेक्ट है उसके साथ लिंक करके वही पूछिए, क्योंकि कंटेम्प्रेरी चीज़ें ज़्यादा पूछी जाती हैं।
Yes, sir.
ओके, बाय।